All right, buckle up, because we're diving deep into some choppy waters today.
Yeah, you could say that.
We're talking about a lawsuit that's got the music industry buzzing.
And beyond, honestly. This one's making headlines everywhere.
It involves Jay-Z and Diddy.
Two giants, really. Hip-hop icons.
And they're being accused of something pretty horrific.
Drugging and raping a young woman.
Back in 2000.
And to make matters even more intense, the accuser says she was only 13 at the time.
13. That is.
Yeah, it's heavy stuff.
No kidding. So how did this all come to light?
Well, the lawsuit against Diddy, it was actually filed back in October.
Okay.
But just recently they amended it.
To include Jay-Z.
Exactly. The woman who filed the suit, she's going by Jane Doe, claims this all went down at an after party.
An after party.
For the MTV Video Music Awards. Back in 2000, remember?
Oh, right.
And, this isn't the first time Diddy's been in legal hot water.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He's already dealing with other sexual assault allegations.
Multiple.
Yeah, multiple. And just recently, he got indicted on racketeering and sex trafficking charges.
So this new lawsuit just adds fuel to that fire.
Oh, absolutely. It's definitely complicating things for him, legally speaking.
For sure. Now, I got to ask, what kind of evidence is there in this case?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The lawsuit itself mentions another woman, someone who supposedly saw the assault happen.
A witness?
Right. But we don't know if she's actually come forward or given a statement or anything.
I see.
As for proving the drugging part of the accusations, that often comes down to medical records.
Oh, makes sense.
Toxicology reports, things like that, which probably come out later during the discovery phase.
If it gets that far.
Right.
So how are Jay-Z and Diddy responding to all this?
Oh, they're not staying quiet, that's for sure. Jay-Z's team has come out swinging. They're denying everything.
Flat-out denial.
Absolutely. They're even calling it a straight-up blackmail attempt.
Wow.
And Jay-Z's spoken about how worried he is about the impact this is having on his family.
Especially his kids.
Exactly. It's got to be tough for them to see their dad going through something like this.
No doubt. And what about Diddy? What are his lawyers saying?
His legal team is singing a similar tune, basically. They're calling these lawsuits shameless publicity stunts, saying the accuser is just trying to cash in on Diddy's current legal problems.
So both sides are basically saying this is all about money.
That's what it seems like, yeah. They're denying everything and painting the accuser as opportunistic.
It's interesting, right, how their responses are so calculated?
Yeah.
I mean, they have to be careful, right? They want to maintain their innocence.
Of course.
But they also don't want to seem insensitive to how serious these accusations are.
It's a tough line to walk.
For sure.
It's almost like a public relations tightrope walk. You slip up, you could fall hard.
Exactly. And this case really highlights how we, as a society, deal with these kinds of accusations, especially in the age of social media.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, information spreads like wildfire these days.
It's crazy. Public opinion can totally flip based on a headline or a soundbite.
Totally. So we've got this massive legal battle brewing, some seriously heavy accusations being thrown around, and both Jay-Z and Diddy vehemently denying everything.
Yep.
It's a lot to wrap our heads around.
No kidding. And the implications for their career as well, they could be huge, depending on how this all shakes out.
Absolutely. And it begs the question, right? How much weight should we give to accusations before we know all the facts?
It's tough.
And how should the music industry as a whole respond to situations like this, even if nothing's been proven in court?
Yeah, that's a big one. What responsibility do they have to address these kinds of allegations?
Right, because these are some serious charges.
They are. And they force us all to confront some uncomfortable questions. The artists we listen to, the ones we support, would accusations like these change how you see their music?
That's a tough one. It's complex, no easy answers there.
Nope. And it's a conversation we need to have. As a society, we have to figure out how to navigate this new landscape where accusations can have such a profound impact.
I think that's a great point to leave it on. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And to all our listeners out there, keep those questions in mind. This case is far from over.
It'll be interesting to see how it all unfolds.
We'll be keeping a close eye on it, that's for sure. Until next time, stay informed and stay engaged.
And keep thinking critically about the information you're consuming. It's more important now than ever.